Alright, what is going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today I wanted to hit y'all with a little short video because I know a lot of us are asking the same question right now, but I have some sort of an answer to it, and it really is, where are all the drops? Where is Nike? Where is Adidas? Nothing is restocking right now. What has been happening as of lately? And I'm just gonna say stuff is coming soon. That is the main topic, and I'll kind of explain what's going on if that makes sense. So, I hope y'all will enjoy. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Y'all saw I had some shoes in the thumbnail, you know, we just got like some foam fingers, stuff like that, you know, damaged box, but hey, these got the icy sole. May want to look into these a little bit, you know what I mean? Anything, any dunk with an icy sole, I like looking at, you know, in terms of as a whole, maybe. Thunder Force, stuff like that. Again, all these will be sold in daily deals to members in Hype Labs for under market, so feel free to check that if y'all want to down below. Join the waitlist, start scaling up your reselling, and y'all can see we got some kicks in the back. You know, we're gonna be selling to members. That's really what we do. Again, under market stuff, teaching you how to bot. We also have early info for drops, drop pings, discount links, so many other things that can really help you out with, you know, getting started in that area or just, you know, getting stuff cheaper. But that's it. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to mention again is the delays that we have going on. So I really feel like since we're at the start of the year, a lot of these companies just kind of finished, you know, their year-end sale where they're just trying to clear the warehouse before a lot of new stock comes in. And that's really the stage that we're at right now with a lot of these companies, is we're waiting for their stock to come in. We still, you know, have stock for certain releases. That's why some are loaded up early, hence the True Blue ones. You know, they're definitely ready to drop those, and those have been loaded up for a while. And you can see they're trying to prepare a lot of these, you know, hyped releases that are already on sneakers in advance, which I can kind of respect, because if they, you know, have it loaded up now, they're going to plan it earlier, get stock in earlier, and there will be more early pairs, so the market will be a little bit more tanked. That is true. They won't go for as much, but that's not really, you know, what matters to everybody, you know, that's getting sneakers. Most people that get sneakers are not just trying to resell them, they're trying to rock them. I mean, we got personal collections, you know, but that's the first main point I want to mention, is we do have delays. So understand that, you know, there's still stock coming in for, you know, some of these upcoming releases, and some also may just be shock drop stuff. I've heard rumors of, you know, a Dunk Low Reserve, other things like that maybe coming down the line, and when I say down the line, I mean very, very soon. So there could be other things in between that will kind of surprise us, and that will be coming up, but there's just a lot of things that haven't loaded up yet, and that is kind of common with Nike and Adidas, is they won't show us until literally the week up for the release, and then a lot of hype will build. You know, people will go from that's how it is sometimes, or not even just sometimes, a lot of the time. So if I was to be giving a recommendation right now, I would just say hold your cash right now. Don't really be looking to sell too many things. That would be my main goal. Or well, no, I would say you could sell stuff. That'd be fine. But in terms of, you know, looking for things in between right now to resell, you don't necessarily need to be doing that. But if you are someone that is interested, you know, in reselling and all that type of different stuff, you know, daily flips, then I would recommend that you continue to look in your area, you know, for stuff to resell on a daily basis, Instagram, different places like that. But be careful with Instagram. You get scammed easily on there, so if the deal's too good, it's, you know, it probably isn't real. Just the main piece of advice I have for really anything: just be careful, especially with meeting up with people like on these different apps like OfferUp, stuff like that. Like, you know, it's not necessarily trustworthy all the time, so be careful. But yeah, lately I've just been going for lightly used pairs. I mean, that's really been the main goal, lightly used stuff. I got some Pata Air Maxes I recently sold here. You know, I got some Taxis back there, Red Thunders. Also had some Fire Red 4s. Again, all lightly used in a variety of sizes, and those lightly used pairs are a lot easier to find. That's one thing I will mention. But this isn't like a full resale guide video, so I'm not really going to be continuing to discuss that. But okay, so we already got the first point and thing discussed out of the way, which is the delays. But the second main thing also is that January just never has really been a month for huge sneaker drops. I'm going to be honest. We may see some stuff towards the end of the month, but a lot of the heat that we have coming up is set for February, March, April. It isn't set for this first month. This first month is just them preparing for the rest of the year, if that is an understandable point. Again, that's why we're not really going to see too much going on, is because there really isn't too much going on. We will have a lot going on in February, because, you know, we got some Jordan 4s. I think we got the Craft 4s and some other drops coming around that time. I think even like the Seafoam 4s, I think that was either February or March, I can't remember, but those are going to have a lot of hype behind them. So just understanding that, that's the second thing I want to bring up, is that January is just not the month for drops. It is just kind of a slow month. But once you get into the other months, then we'll start seeing some stuff. This month is merely just for preparation for the other ones, if that makes sense. And finally, my third and final point I want to mention right here is I feel like Nike is planning a lot of restocks. Now, what I mean by this is because if you recently saw Nike's Nike's inventory is up a huge percent. I think it was up like 30% or something like that. So they have a lot of shoes to sell, and that will tank the sneaker market a little bit. But just to keep this in mind, what are they going to do with those old pairs? They're not just going to leave them sitting. They're going to go to somebody. So if they end up restocking a lot of these, older retros, or not older, I guess, but ones from last year and maybe like later 2021, potentially could see that. I feel like that would be good. We obviously all want to see some of those pairs because some of them go for a lot now, and also just some of them are some of our favorite colorways that we've seen. So that's another thing I want to mention also, is that Nike has a lot of old inventory right now. So maybe the other reason we're not seeing a lot of new stuff right now is because there's just a lot of old stuff right now. They got to get the new stuff still, and they have to sell their old stuff also. So hopefully they're planning some restocks for the older stuff on like Nike app, or some sneakers reserve, stuff like that. It's been a while since we've seen a good sneakers reserve. So I mean, usually there's always a couple bricks on the reserve, but then there's a few heaters, and we're due Nike. I don't know where you at on that. Like, where are you on that? Come on, man. We made an agreement here, man. Not really, but yeah, aside from that, I feel like it'd be nice to see some restocks soon. And that's also, again, inventory's up. That's why newer stuff isn't in. It's because it's old inventory, not new inventory. So what's going to happen with that? I don't know. Hopefully they'll restock it. But that's it. Again, I didn't say this was going to be a long video. I just wanted to keep it short and simple and kind of give you all an understanding of where stuff is right now. January is a slow month. Stuff is being loaded up and kind of prepared and scheduled right now. This month sets up for the rest of the year. And also there's just delays. I mean, Nike has had delays for the last year or so. And, sometimes that just happens and releases get pushed back, things like that. We do have the Panda restock coming up though. So if you haven't gotten a personal pair then maybe this will be your chance. We'll see. But that's all I need to mention. Again, Don't Sleep in Hype Labs, the daily deals we do for members, again, so they can make profits, selling to apps locally, whatever it may be. I can show you how to, sell used pairs. We got guides, drop info, early info, one-on-ones to teach people how to bot. We got free ACO, so botters can actually run, your profiles for you and copy items, for retail off these different sites like Nike, sneakers, other Shopify sites, things like that. Just trying to think about it all right now. But that's it. There's plenty more also. Again, I've just mentioned a few things right there, but that's it. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys, and hopefully I will catch you all in the next video coming soon. Peace.